In just a few days, parts of New York City will turn into a science lab. Scientists and enthusiasts will discuss physics, centrifugal force, and biology during the World Science Festival. And joining us to talk more about the event is Brian Greene, festival co-founder and a professor of physics and mathematics at Columbia University. Welcome.
Thank you.
So you have a few cool things to show us.
Yeah.
But first, let's talk about this festival. Why co-found it? Why come up with it?
Well, we realized there was a huge opportunity to get kids and adults excited about what's happening at the cutting edge of science. I mean, for so many kids, science is just what they do in the classroom. Memorize things, take exams. But that's not what science is all about. It's about discovery. It's about getting your hands dirty. It's about understanding how the universe works.
So you don't have to be a scientist to take part of this festival?
You don't. In fact, it's for the general public. And that's really the reason why we founded this festival.
Wonderful. And there's different locations around the city. What can people expect when they come out?
Well, we have about 25 venues around the city, all boroughs. We have some wonderful programs. Opening night Wednesday is a tribute to Oliver Sacks, neuroscientist who died recently. We have a program that I'm doing the next day on Thursday about science and creativity, consciousness, religion, sort of the whole shebang of what makes us human. I'm doing a theatrical piece on the discovery of Einstein's general theory of relativity. We've got programs on brain-to-brain communication, new work in splicing the genome. It's just a spectacular array of science that everybody can really get into.
And hands-on.
Yes, and Sunday, Washington Square Park, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, Washington Square Park, wall-to-wall science, all sorts of things for kids to just do.
Awesome. So you have a couple things to show us.
Yes.
What's first?
Yeah, so this wonderful little device gives you an idea of how energy surprisingly can be transferred in a way that you wouldn't think possible. And a little device like this is very surprising, even to us adults, but to kids too. So you spin it one way, it does exactly what you think.
Right.
But you spin it the other way, and surprisingly,
you're right.
it spins the other way. There's no motors in here. There's no like fluid. It's just the shape of the device that allows it to, in essence, it extracts energy from really the rotation of the Earth and allows it to spin opposite to the direction that you started it. So it's a really surprising little device that can get you thinking about how the strange features of the world actually work.
Awesome. And we have basketball too, right?
We do. We have a second demo. We can get that ball over here. And this is something called the Galilean cannon, and not to blow our own horn, but we actually hold the world record now for the highest shot, which we're not going to do here. We'll just do a little small version of it, where if you take a ball like this and you balance this guy on top and you drop them together, the top ball bounces surprisingly far. So you ready? Whoa.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
And again, you can do this at home.
Right.
And it's illustrating some very basic physics, but it's surprising. And that's what science is. It kind of blows your mind with the things that happen in the world that you wouldn't expect based on everyday experience.
Why did you get it? What excites you about science? Why did you get into it?
Well, I got into it as a kid, and my whole focus in my life's work has been trying to find what Einstein was looking for, the unified theory of physics. One equation, one idea, one principle that might describe everything, the big, the small, everything in between. Don't ask me what the answer is yet. We haven't found it, but we're hot on the trail, we think, of what might be that unified theory.
What is your advice to parents to get their kids excited about science, and why should kids continue to learn about it?
Well, I think the big thing for parents is get out of the way. Let your kids smash things together. I mean, it's hard. I've got kids too, but kids are explorers. You don't have to get them excited. You have to keep them from not being excited. You can't let school squash out their interest. You can't let their fear of breaking things get in the way. Pull things apart. Explore the world. That's really what it's about. And the most important way to get them excited by science, come to the World Science Festival, right? So June 1 through June 5, go to worldsciencefestival.com. You can see all of the events that are coming up.
There are a lot. And the locations, not just Manhattan, but Brooklyn as well.
Yeah, we've got stuff happening in Brooklyn, stargazing next Saturday night in Brooklyn Bridge Park. We've got something called the Great Fish Count. You can put on waders and go look for fish in New York's waterways all across the city.
I'm excited just listening to you talk about it.
There you go. You going to come?
Yes, I have to come.
All right.
Thank you so much for coming to visit us. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And the World Science Festival, again, kicks off on Wednesday and lasts through Sunday. There are events planned throughout the city. For more information, you can head to our website, cbsnewyork.com.